right, guys, welcome back to my channel. It is your girl Naika. Okay, guys, so I owe you guys a fertility update on where I am now, what's going on, everything like that. So as you guys know from the thumbnail, I am starting my progesterone shot. So it is December 13th, Sunday. So I just wanted to kind of like let you guys know. I am gonna put a clip in there, guys, how I prepare my shot and everything. That, I mean, I'm not gonna show you guys me actually administrating it, but I'm gonna show you guys, how I prepare my shot. And you guys, have seen my little fertility pouch before, where I keep everything inside of it. And I've actually done a video on my actual pouch in my fertility playlist. So if you guys were to go back and see, you'll see that whole pouch there. But yes, I'm gonna show you guys how I prep the shot and everything like that. Yeah, but I just did want to let you guys know, because I know you guys got the news of my MRI, which is great. I'm able to move forward. So of course I am at that stage where I'm starting to, start to do the shots. So as you guys know, it is the Zitramax #1, right? So I have, taken that in the night, and then I have to take my bromocriptine, and I have to take my estrus, and I gotta do my progesterone shot at 11:30 in the morning. So all of that is like a whole lot to take in all by itself, right? But I just did want to give you guys a little update on the conversation that I had with my doctor. So, after the MRI, the nurse calls me and tells me, everything's good, I can move forward. And she just lets me know that when to start my progesterone shot, gave me all the information that I needed to know, everything. But she did ask me, she said, did you want the doctor to call you? I said, absolutely. Because, sometimes it's good to speak to your doctor directly, hear what he has to say, listen to his advice and things like that, So, he had called me, and he did, he called me Sunday, the 13th, and he let me know that everything, that, I did have it's a very, very small tumor in my pituitary gland. He said, honestly, it is quite common. A lot of women get this, and I am taking the best medication to help it, which is bromocriptine, and I actually did my research itself on it, on the bromocriptine, and it did say that it is the best one to help with prolactin issues and everything like that. So but he did say, we want to monitor and make sure that it doesn't grow. And so I said, so I asked him, I said, do you know what caused it? He said, honestly, he doesn't know what causes the gland to appear, and he said that, sometimes with the bromocriptine, it can, if you guys hear noise, it's outside. Sometimes with the bromocriptine, with the prolactin, it can suppress a lot of, like, progesterone. It can suppress, certain levels and things like that. So we want to make sure and monitor that. He did say that, and so I asked him, I said, how long will I be taking this for? He said, oh, you will. He's like, honestly, you'll be taking it until you until you'll confirm pregnant. When you're pregnant, you'll stop taking it. I said, okay, that's no problem. I'll do that, So that makes sense to me. I didn't want to ask him, and I kind of forgot, in terms of with the prolactin and me being pregnant, how will that affect anything else? But that's something that I can always ask him further down the line, So, yeah. So, I just, it was really, really great talking to him. I asked him a lot of questions, I was just like, was this the reason or cause for like the prior miscarriages and things that I had? And he said, absolutely not, because this is something that just appeared. He said he didn't even have this problem before. So I was just like, that is crazy. Like, how it just came out of nowhere, sometimes I wonder if it's the fertility drugs that caused it to appear, from before, but I'm trying not to think in that way, and I don't even think that he thinks that that was the reason why. But he did say he 100% highly doubted that's the reason why. But he said, yeah, and it's crazy because I remember going to my GYN back in September, and she asked me, she said, hey, She didn't ask me. I did a pap smear, and my pap smear came out where I had ascus. And an ascus is like where your hormones are like kind of like out of balance, or like out of whack or something like that, or whatever the case may be. And she wanted me to come retest, you know. So I'm wondering if the prolactin had a reason for that, like, you know, prolactin was the reason for my like, you know, for me to get an ascus in my pap smear, you know. So I definitely have to let her know and keep her informed about that, you know. So yeah, I mean, that's basically it, you know. But yes, I did also ask him about my progesterone, because I had a conversation with him after my last transfer had you know, a miscarriage. And he said to me, I asked him, I said, do you think too much progesterone is the reason for me? He said, honestly, he's like, he's never heard that too much progesterone is an issue, but you know, but he was open to doing things a little bit differently this time around. So I said, should I be taking a full 1 ml, you know, or should I take a little bit less and see how that goes, you know? And he said to me, he said, let's try a 0.75, which is not the full ml, it's like in between the half and the full and the 1. Let's try 0.75 and see how, you know, that goes. He said, honestly, if that works, I'm gonna write a book. I said, write your book. Write your book, because I feel like it's gonna work. You know. And you know, and he was laughing. So, you know, it was a really good conversation. It was good to know that I can, you know, just ask him, you know, anything. He reassured me, like I said, that it wasn't the reason why for the past 2 times, but it's just, you know, it's just the fact that this happens now. And, you know, it's like, can anything go smooth? Can anything like be not a reason for anything? Can there ever be no hiccups? You know, but hey, life is not perfect and things happen, but you know, we just leave it in God's hands and pray that this whole process and this whole, you know, and just everything works out, you know. So yeah, I mean, I am just I'm happy with our conversation. He, like I said, he made me feel comfortable, he made me feel reassured. But I am gonna do the 0.75 and see how that goes. He did want me to come back Wednesday the 16th, to test to see what level my progesterone levels were, and see how that goes. So yeah, I mean, the good thing is that I am moving forward with my transfer, and I'm gonna officially tell you guys my transfer date. My transfer date is December 18th. So when you guys see this video, you guys are gonna be like, wait a minute. December 18th, right? December 18th. Wait a minute, you know? Right. So, I mean, you guys are seeing a lot of this stuff after, but you know, like I said, you know, hoping for the best, that everything goes smoothly. And even then in my transfer, like just hoping that the process and the results of the transfer and everything goes smoothly. You know, that's the goal and that's the plans. But yes, having that talk with my doctor, knowing a path forward, knowing that he wants me to redo my MRI in like 12 months, just to make sure it didn't grow, to make sure that, you know, if I do become pregnant, that my that it didn't cause didn't cause it to get bigger, you know. So I'm just, you know, praying and hoping for the best, guys. That's really, really, truly all I can do, you know. Throughout this whole process, it has really been a journey, and I can't be more grateful and more thankful for how far I've come, where I've, you know, what is going on so far, and just, you know, take it from there. Like I said, guys, everybody's journey is different, and we're gonna get there. So, you know, stay tuned for more videos, guys. Stay tuned. Of course, the next clip you guys will see me prepping my progesterone shot. Right, so thank you guys so much for watching. Please hit like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so that way you guys get notified anytime I post another video, and you will see, and I am gonna put it at the end, when the next video will take place. Okay, so stay tuned for that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and here's how I prep my progesterone shot. Okay guys, time to start for me to prep my progesterone shot. So I'm going to take out my gauze out of my medication bag, take out my syringe, take out, of course, my progesterone packaging, and take out a little cotton pad. Sometimes I usually use this instead of the gauze. But then sometimes I realize, okay, no, I don't need it because I prefer the gauze at the time. So I'm going to close back the bag and then start to prep my shot. So first thing I'm going to do is going to take my progesterone out of the box, then open up the little packaging with the syringe. As you guys know, this is a huge syringe. It's like 3 milliliters. And I realize I need my alcohol pad wipes. Right, so I'll put that on the side as well. Right, so after I have everything that I need, right, I'm going to open up the syringe, pull back the base so that it gets some air in there. Right, take the cap off, insert the needle in the top part of the progesterone bottle. Right, push the air inside and pull back the bottom of the syringe so that way liquid can come inside of it. So just to show you guys a close-up, you're seeing it's starting to fill up. Now I pull it back to the line that my doctor wants me to take. So I pulled it back to like the 0.75 milliliter line, which is between the half and the full and the one. So when that fills up, what I usually do is I check for any air bubbles. Right, and what I would do is I would sometimes push the syringe back in to push out any of the air bubbles that I see. When I see any air bubbles, then I pull it back to fill up to the last end. Once I've done that, then I know it's completely full. I flip it right back upside down and I take the needle out. Once I've done that, I put the cap back on, needle, put it on the side until I'm ready to administer my shot. Right? Throw away any of my garbage. Right? Put my progesterone back inside of the box. Put it back into my medication bag for the next time I'm ready to administer my shot again. Right, now I'm going to put aside all the medication I need. So this is my estrus, right? And then this is my bromocriptine. So bromocriptine, I take half of a pill. So I'm going to take that out. Put it on the side. I'll make sure I have all my pills and I'm ready to go. So that way, when I'm ready to take them, they're there. They're right in front of my face. And sometimes that's how I know I took them because they're, I had them all out. And I take my estrus out. And then I take gonna get my prenatal and put that out on the side as well. Now what I want to do is I didn't take out my Zitramax because I'm waiting for I have to take that in the evening, but I'm going to definitely take that out later. But yeah, that's it.